Hey hustlers, welcome back to the Bossupandrise podcast. If you're looking for a podcast that includes episodes about entrepreneurship, interpreting life, health, and fitness, then this is just for you. I am your host, Faviola Valencia, the CEO Hustler. You see, as a wife, mom, and CEO, I know how difficult it is to start and grow a business. That's why I created this space to help entrepreneurs just like you. Because I know that starting and growing a business can be hard, especially without experience or knowledge. But hey, I'm here to help you. Need a little inspiration, motivation, no BS, no gimmicks, no nonsense, business and life tips? Then join me every week and let's get ready to boss up and rise. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode with Faviola, the CEO Hustler. Today, let's talk about Facebook groups. Some of you guys have been sending me your questions with regards to starting a group and even creating a Facebook page. I know that some of you guys have been struggling in actually understanding a lot of these online social media platforms. And I think it's super important that you understand that before you start spending any type of money on promoting, on marketing, that you really get your business platform foundation in order. Because the minute that you start promoting, and if you are unprepared, guess what? You're over promoting and under delivering. I see this mistake time and time again. So one of the things that you have to remember that when you create a group, you have to understand what is the purpose of your group? What are you going to be providing? Because all of these different platforms although they are great to get online exposure for free, quote unquote, for free, it's also going to take a lot of time out of your day. So you have to self-analyze yourself to see, okay, how much time do I have, or do I even have time to create, for example, a blog, a podcast, a YouTube channel? Because one of the things that I want you guys to also remember, okay, these platforms, they're great for online exposure. Now, if you're going to create it as a business, which is doable and it's awesome and great, then you have to understand that you have to create that business foundation for that particular business, whether it be a blogging business, a YouTube channel business, a podcast business, etc. So many of you guys are just really becoming or getting confused because of all of this online social media buzz that's going on. And you get super excited because you're scrolling on your Instagram or your Pinterest and it's like, boom, I can do that, and boom, I can do that, right? But all you're really creating is more, how should I say, more stress on yourself, okay? So for the Facebook groups, again, understanding if you're going to create it, what is it going to be about? What are you going to be providing? How often are you going to be able to dedicate that time for that particular group? Understanding all of the settings. For example, did you know that you can actually schedule your posts to save some of the time? Same thing with a lot of these online social media platforms. You can also, if you have somebody that can help you with managing the group, you can also assign somebody to help you. You can actually also include certain tags, kind of like the keywords, in order for your business to have that online exposure. You can utilize your page to promote your business within different other groups and communities. You can also include different units. If you're on my Facebook groups, you're going to see that I've created certain units. In other words, these are like mini trainings. So if you're basically looking for some training in marketing, then you can actually just go into the units and see that tag, and you'll see any information that I've incorporated into for marketing. Or if it's in my interpreting group, I also have units there that if let's say, okay, how do I become an interpreter, then you'll go into that tag or into that particular unit and go through the mini training. Again, this is all free. So you're not going to, honestly, I don't care what group you join, you're not going to get everything for free. Okay. This is all of these platforms are utilized to kind of open the door to promote and build on your business. But at the same time, you're also building that networking, that community, getting to know new people. If you're like me, especially now that we're all hunkered down, before I used to go to all these networking events where you can eat dinner and kind of mingle, drink a little, Corona or mimosa. And now we're basically drinking coffee, tea online, right? It's the same thing. So you kind of have to find ways to pivot your business, to grow your business. The other super, super important thing to understand about the groups and even your Facebook pages is the privacy settings. Okay, because many of you guys have set up all of these groups and all of these pages and these different social media platforms, but you are basically missing out on really setting it up the right way. Because the last thing you want is people hacking into your pages or into your social media platforms. I've seen so many people like, oh, my account was hacked, or, my account, somebody got a hold of it. And it just, although the online social media, I should say, is great and brings a lot of positive and awesome growth for our business and our personal life, it can also be a dark and very scary place. So you guys need to make sure that you guys do your due diligence. If you are not in my Facebook groups, I highly recommend that you join. I have 3 different groups, okay? So I want you guys to understand. The Interpreter Cafe group is more for startup interpreters who are bilingual and are looking into starting their own interpreting career, who have no knowledge of the industry. The Entrepreneur Cafe, that's more for people who are already, a freelancer, entrepreneur, startup, and they're just struggling a little bit with their business, certain areas of their business. The CEO Hustler Boss Network, I know it's a mouthful. That one is more for people who have been in business for over 2 years, who need additional assistance, additional help, whether it be with, like, for example, their branding, their taxes, their vision boards, their social media, the website, funnels, whatever the case may be. In that particular group, I touch on all different subjects, matters, including health, life, positive, motivational tips, because at the end of the day, this is a very hectic world, and we all need a little bit of positivity and motivation in order for us to continue to boss up and rise. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure that you guys, send me a shout out, tag me on any of your posts, and if any of these things are helping you guys, because sharing is caring, my friends. Have an amazing weekend.